NASCAR star and dirt racing legend Ken Schrader. Ken Schrader has raced about everything in his 70 years on this planet. Everything from NASCAR Cup Series to the Craftsman Truck Series to ARCA, all the way down to the top of the dirt racing world. He even attempted to qualify for the 1983 Indianapolis 500, but he wrecked his only race car in practice. He spent time driving for some of the top NASCAR teams, and we're going to break down all of this for you right here within this video. Schrader got his start in 1971 driving his Sportsman car at Lake Hill Speedway. In fact, he won that year's track championship for the Sportsman division. That same season, he moved up to sprint cars, racing all across the Midwest. By 1980, Schrader began racing USAC's stock car division and won the Rookie of the Year honors that season. In 1981, he returned to the USAC stock car division, finishing third in series point standings, also making his first ARCA start at Daytona in the spring of 1981, in a number 68 Ford, starting 30th and finishing 8th. Moving from the stock car division, Schrader began racing various other USAC competitions. He won 4 USAC sprint car races, 6 Silver Crown races, 21 USAC midget races, and 24 midget races in other divisions. Like I said in the title, he's a dirt racing legend. He would continue to race periodically through the next couple of decades in the dirt racing world as well. In 1984, Ken Schrader leased out Elmo Langley's number 64 Ford, making 5 starts in all, debuting at Nashville Fairgrounds, starting 27th and finishing 19th. His best start was 23rd at Atlanta in the fall, and his best finish was 17th in North Wilkesboro in the fall. With the decent showings he made in the 5 starts in 1984, Schrader started driving for Junie Donlavey's number 90 Ford team for what ended up being 3 full seasons. 1985 was Ken's rookie season, and he didn't do bad whatsoever, spending that season between 6th and 16th in point standings. Schrader's best start was 10th at Charlotte in the fall, and his best finish was 10th 3 times, Bristol and Dover in the spring, then Riverside in the summer. Overall, in 28 starts, Schrader scored 3 top 10s, finishing 16th in final NASCAR Cup Series point standings. Also, winning NASCAR Cup Series Rookie of the Year honors for the 1985 season. Remaining with the Donlavey Racing number 90 Ford team for the 1986 and 1987 seasons. The number 90 Ford team picked up sponsorship from Red Baron Frozen Pizza for the 1986 and 1987 seasons, even winning their 7-Eleven Twin 125 qualifier at Daytona in 1987. Making 58 starts between the 2 seasons, Schrader's best start was 1st, and his best finish was 5th, both coming at Darlington in the spring of 1987. Overall, in 58 starts between 86 and 87, Schrader scored 1 pole, 0 wins, 1 top 5, and 14 top 10s, with the best points finish of 10th in 1987. He also made his Xfinity Series debut at Rockingham in the fall of 1987 in a self-owned number 45 Red Baron Frozen Pizza Ford, starting 21st and finishing 5th. Returning to the ARCA Series for the first time since 1981 to make a one-off start in Jerry Gentile's number 26 Ford at Illinois State Fairgrounds, starting 10th and finishing 34th after an oil leak ended his race early on lap 61. The next team that Kenny Schrader drove for was Hendrick Motorsports in their number 25 Folgers Coffee Chevrolet. Harry Hyde served as his crew chief in 1988, spending the entire season between 4th and 10th in point standings. His best start was 1st twice at Daytona and Darlington in the spring. His best finish was 1st at Talladega in the summer, also winning the Winston Open to qualify for the All-Star race in 1988. This was Schrader's first career Cup Series victory at Talladega. Overall, in 29 starts, he scored 2 poles, 1 win, 4 top 5s, and 17 top 10s, finishing 5th in final NASCAR Cup Series point standings, also making 10 Xfinity Series starts in his self-owned number 52 Exxon Chevrolet. Schrader's best start was 7th at Charlotte in the fall, and his best finish was 3rd at Dover in the spring. Overall, in 10 Xfinity Series starts, Schrader scored 2 top 5s and 3 top 10s, finishing 33rd in final point standings. From 1989 through 1992, Schrader continued to drive the number 25 Chevrolet for Rick Hendrick in 116 starts throughout the 4 seasons, Schrader finished inside the top 10 in final points 3 out of the 4 seasons. His best start was first 8 times, at Daytona in the spring of 1989, Michigan and Pocono in the summer of '89, then Phoenix in the fall of 1989. At Daytona and Charlotte in the spring of 1990, then Rockingham in the fall of 1990, and Pocono in the summer of '92. His best finish was first 3 times, at Charlotte in the fall of 1989, at Atlanta and Dover in the spring of 1991. Overall, in 116 starts, Schrader scored 8 poles, 3 wins, 31 top 5s, and 57 top 10s, with the best points finish of 5th in 1989. During the same time period, from 1989 through 1992, he made 42 Xfinity Series starts, 20 in his self-owned number 52, 18 in his self-owned number 15, 2 in a Rick Hendrick-owned number 15, and a one-off start apiece in a number 17 owned by Delaware Waltrip and a number 4 owned by Ernie Irvin. His best start was first at Darlington in the fall of 1989, driving Rick Hendrick's number 15. His best finish was first at Dover in the fall of 1989, driving a self-owned number 52. Overall, in 42 Xfinity Series starts, Schrader scored 1 pole, 1 win, 8 top 5s, and 19 top 10s, with the best points finish of 29th in 1992, making 3 ARCA Series starts as well during this same time. 2 in a self-owned number 58 Chevrolet and 1 in a number 6 Chevrolet for the Royola brothers. In his one-off start in 1990 for the Royola brothers, he started and finished first at Hagerstown Speedway in the summer. The next year, in 1991, driving a self-owned number 58 Chevrolet, Schrader started and finished first at Heartland Park, Topeka in the summer, and returned to Heartland Park, Topeka in 1992 again behind the wheel of a self-owned number 58 Chevrolet in the ARCA Series. And he started first, led 4 laps, before his drivetrain had issues, ending his race early on lap 52, leaving him to finish 29th. Continuing to drive for Hendrick Motorsports from 1993 through 1996, reprising his role as driver of the team's number 25 Chevrolet. Kodiak served as the team's primary sponsor for 93 and 94, with Budweiser taking over as the number 25 team's primary sponsor for 1995 and 96. Schrader remained competitive through this period, but would start to slip a little bit in overall point standings the final couple seasons driving for Rick Hendrick, making 123 NASCAR Cup Series starts during this time period. His best start was first 7 times at both Pocono races in 1993, Richmond and Charlotte in the spring of 1993, then Michigan in the late summer of 1993, Darlington in the fall of 1993, then Pocono in the early summer of 1995. Schrader's best finish was second 3 times, at Pocono in the early summer of 1993, Dover in the fall of 1993, then Bristol in the spring of 1994. Overall, in 123 NASCAR Cup Series starts, Schrader scored 7 poles, 0 wins, 23 top 5s, and 53 top 10s, with the best points finish of 4th in 1994. Also during the mid-1990s, Ken Schrader made 28 Xfinity Series starts, all behind the wheel of a self-owned number 52 AC Delco Chevrolet. His best start was first at Daytona in the spring of 1993, and his best finish was first at Talladega in the summer of 1994. Overall, in 28 Xfinity Series starts, Schrader scored 1 pole, 1 win, 7 top 5s, and 10 top 10s, with the best points finish of 35th in 1993. Starting in 1995, NASCAR debuted a new series, originally called the Super Truck Series, now called the Craftsman Truck Series. Schrader made 7 starts throughout that first 20-race season, and 4 more starts the following season in 1996, making all but 1 of said 11 Craftsman Truck Series starts for his self-owned number 52 AC Delco Chevrolet race team. The other start was made in a Darrell Waltrip number 17 Sears Diehard Chevrolet. His best start was second at Phoenix in the spring of 1995, and his best finish was first at Sauga Speedway in the spring of 1995 also. Overall, in 11 Craftsman Truck Series starts, Schrader scored 1 win, 3 top 5s, and 5 top 10s, with the best points finish of 29th in 1995, also making 8 ARCA Series starts from 1993 through 1996, making all but 1 out of his 8 ARCA starts behind the wheel of his self-owned number 52 Chevrolet. Ken's best start was first at I-70 Speedway in the late summer of 1994, and his best finish was first at Indiana State Fairgrounds in the late summer of 1994. Overall, in 8 ARCA Series starts, he scored 1 pole, 1 win, 3 top 5s, and 4 top 10s. At the conclusion of the 1996 season, Hendrick and Schrader parted ways. That following season, in 1997, Schrader became the new driver for Andy Petree Racing's number 33 Skull Bandit Chevrolet, remaining with the team for 1998 and 1999 as well, making 99 NASCAR Cup Series starts altogether through this time period. His best start was first 5 times at both Loudon races in 1997, Talladega and Phoenix in the fall of 1998, then Talladega in the spring of 1999. His best finish was fourth 5 times at Talladega and Phoenix in the fall of 1997, both races at Richmond and Daytona in the spring of 1998. Overall, in 99 NASCAR Cup Series starts, Schrader scored 5 poles, 0 wins, 8 top 5s, and 25 top 10s, with the best points finish at 10th in 1997. Back in the Xfinity Series, Schrader made 22 starts, all behind the wheel of Andy Petree's number 15 Oakwood Homes Chevrolet. His best start was first 3 times, at Daytona and Talladega in the spring, then Phoenix in the fall of 1999. His best finish was 6th twice, at Bristol in the fall of 1998, then Richmond in the spring of 1999. Overall, in 22 Xfinity Series starts, from 1997 through 1999, Schrader scored 3 poles, 0 wins, 0 top 5s, and 6 top 10s, with the best points finish of 42nd, 1999. During this time, Schrader only made 3 Craftsman Truck Series starts, number 52 and number 53 Chevrolets, and a one-off start in A.J. Foyt's number 50 Ford. His best start was 6th, and his best finish was 7th, both coming at Richmond in the fall of 1997. Only making 6 ARCA Series starts from 1997 through 1999. In 2 starts in 97 at Toledo Speedway, driving a number 39 Chevrolet for the Arola brothers, he started and finished first. At Illinois State Fairgrounds dirt track, Schrader qualified first and finished second, behind the wheel of Jim Coyle's number 1 Chevrolet in the fall. In 1998, in a one-off ARCA Series start, behind the wheel of Ed Renzi's number 38 Chevrolet at Illinois State Fairgrounds in August, starting and finishing first after leading all 100 laps. Then Schrader made 3 more ARCA Series starts in 1999. His best start was second at Salem Speedway in September. His best finish was first twice at Anderson Speedway in May and Salem Speedway in September. During the 97 through 99 time period, he made 6 ARCA starts, scoring 3 poles, 4 wins, 5 top 5s, and 5 top 10s. At the conclusion of the 99 season, Petree and Schrader parted ways. Starting with a brand new century, the year 2000, Ken Schrader became the new driver of MB2 Motorsports number 36 M&M's Pontiac, remaining the team's driver through the end of the 2002 NASCAR Cup Series season. In 2001, Schrader was the first one to find Dale Earnhardt after the 2 crashed hard in between turns 3 and 4 on the final lap of the 2001 Daytona 500. To this day, it still affects him. Making 106 NASCAR Cup Series starts from 2000 through 2002. His best start was second at Rockingham in the spring of 2002, and his best finish was 8th at Atlanta in the spring of 2001. Overall, in 106 Cup Series starts, Schrader scored 7 top 10s, with the best points finish of 18th in 2000. Also during the 2000 through 2002 time frame, Ken made 4 Xfinity Series starts, 3 in a self-owned number 07 Chevrolet, and 1 in a number 88 Chevrolet owned by Bill Amick. His best start was 11th at Phoenix in the fall of 2001, and his best finish was 37th at Texas in the spring of 2002. Returning to the Craftsman Truck Series, making 21 starts during that same time period, all behind the wheel of his self-owned number 52 Federated Auto Parts Chevrolet. Schrader's best start was 3rd at Loudon in the summer of 2000. His best finish was 2nd at Darlington in the spring of 2001. Overall, in 21 Craftsman Truck Series starts, he scored 2 top 5s and 11 top 10s, with the best points finish of 27th in 2002. Also making another 7 ARCA Series starts from 2000 through 2002, all behind the wheel of his self-owned number 99 Federated Auto Parts Chevrolets and Pontiacs. His best start was 1st at South Boston in the summer of 2002. His best finish was 1st twice at Nashville Super Speedway in the spring of 2001 and South Boston in the summer of 2002. Overall, in 7 ARCA Series starts, he scored 1 pole, 2 wins, 7 top 5s, and 7 top 10s. At the conclusion of the 2002 season, Hendrick Motorsports and Schrader parted ways. The 2003 NASCAR Cup Series season saw Ken Schrader become BAM Racing's new full-time driver, after running a part-time schedule with various drivers in 2002. 1-800-CALL-ATT served as the team's main sponsor for 12 races, with a couple other companies serving as the team's primary sponsor for other weeks. Some weeks they ran without a sponsor at all. Starting in 2004 and lasting through the 2005 season, Schwann's Home Service became the number 49 Dodge's primary sponsor. That first season, they attempted all the races, qualifying for 32. The other 2 seasons, they qualified for all 36 events, altogether making 104 NASCAR Cup Series starts. His best start was 3rd at Bristol in the spring of 2003. His best finish was 6th at Bristol in the spring of 2004. Overall, in 104 starts, Schrader scored 6 top 10s, with the best points finish of 31st twice, in both 2004 and 2005. Ken did not make any Xfinity Series starts from 2003 through 2005, though he did make 33 Craftsman Truck Series starts during this time frame, all but one start behind the wheel of his self-owned number 52 Federated Auto Parts Chevrolet. Then a one-off start for Darrell Waltrip in a number 11 Toyota. His best start was 1st at Bristol in the late summer of 2004, and his best finish was 5th at Dover in the spring of 2004. Overall, in 33 Craftsman Truck Series starts, Schrader scored 1 pole, 0 wins, 1 top 5, and 8 top 10s, with the best points finish of 23rd in 2003. In the ARCA Series, from 2003 through 2005, Ken made another 13 starts, all behind the wheel of his self-owned number 99 Federated Auto Parts Chevrolet, most of the time. His best start was 1st 5 times, at Toledo Speedway in the spring, and South Boston in the fall of 2003, at Toledo Speedway in the spring, and DeQuinn State Fairgrounds in the fall of 2004, then Gateway in the summer of 2005. His best finish was 1st 3 times, at South Boston in the fall of 2003, Toledo Speedway in the spring of 2004, then Toledo Speedway again in the spring of 2005. Overall, in 13 ARCA Series starts, Schrader scored 5 poles, 3 wins, 8 top 5s, and 9 top 10s, with the best points finish at 24th in 2004. BAM Racing and Schrader parted ways temporarily at the conclusion of the 2005 season, taking over for Ricky Rudd in the Wood Brothers Racing number 21 Little Debbie's Ford, full-time in 2006 and part-time in 2007, making all 36 starts in 06 and 12 more in 2007 for the Wood Brothers. Also returning to BAM Racing in 2007 for a one-off start at Indianapolis in the summer. Schrader's best start was 4th at Martinsville in the spring of 2007. His best finish was 7th at Richmond in the fall of 2006. Overall, in 48 NASCAR Cup Series starts, Schrader scored 2 top 10s with the best points finish of 31st in 2006. Returning to the Xfinity Series in 2006, making 8 starts for Bruco Motorsports number 66 Duraflame Yardman Ford. His best start was 13th at Bristol in the fall. His best finish was 15th at Dover in the fall. Overall, in 8 Xfinity Series starts, he scored 1 top 15 and 2 top 20s, finishing 59th in final Xfinity Series point standings. In 2007, Schrader returned to the Craftsman Truck Series, making 17 starts behind the wheel of a number 18 Fastenal Dodge, owned by Bobby Hamilton Racing. His best start was 11th in Atlanta in the spring, and his best finish was 3rd at Mansfield in the spring. Overall, in 17 Craftsman Truck Series starts, Schrader scored 2 top 5s and 3 top 10s, finishing 19th in final point standings. As far as the ARCA Series, he made 7 starts, 3 in 2006 and 4 in 2007. Schrader was behind the wheel of his self-owned number 99 Federated Auto Parts Chevrolet. Making the first 3 starts in 2006, his best start was 1st at DeQuinn State Fairgrounds in the fall, and his best finish was 1st twice, at Toledo Speedway in the spring and DeQuinn State Fairgrounds in the fall. The next season, in 2007, he made 4 more ARCA starts, 3 in his self-owned number 52 Chevrolet and a one-off start in Bill Hendren's number 66 Ford. His best start was 2nd, and his best finish was 1st, both coming at DeQuinn State Fairgrounds in the fall. Overall, in 7 starts between the 2 seasons, Schrader scored 1 pole, 3 wins, 6 top 5s, and 7 top 10s. At the conclusion of the 2007 season, the Wood Brothers and Schrader would part ways for good this time. temporarily returning to BAM Racing to start the 2008 NASCAR Cup Series season, making 6 attempts, qualifying 3 times, in the team's number 49 Dodge. Schrader's best start was 7th at Martinsville in the spring, and his best finish was 21st at Las Vegas in the spring. Following race 6 in Martinsville, BAM Racing shut down, leaving Schrader without a ride for the moment in the Cup Series. He made a couple one-off starts over the next several weeks in the Cup Series. At Talladega in the spring, Kim was behind the wheel of Gene Haas's number 70 Hunt Brothers Pizza Chevrolet, qualifying a surprisingly strong 3rd, but he blew his engine on lap 141 and finished 42nd. For the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte in May, he made a one-off start for Richard Childress Racing's number 33 Camping World Chevrolet, ironically starting and finishing the same as his car number, that race 33rd. Starting at race 24, Schrader became Hall of Fame Racing's new driver in their number 96 DLP HDTB Toyota, making 11 attempts, qualifying 10 times to finish out the 2008 NASCAR Cup Series season. His best start was 7th at Bristol in the fall, and his best finish was 16th at Talladega in the fall. Overall, in 15 Cup Series starts, he scored 1 top 20, finishing 42nd in final NASCAR Cup Series point standings, making 0 Xfinity Series starts in 2008, and only making 3 Craftsman Truck Series starts in 2008. All in his self-owned number 52 Federated Auto Parts Toyota. His best start was 22nd in Charlotte in the spring, and his best finish was 4th at Martinsville in the spring. Overall, in 3 Craftsman Truck Series starts, he scored 1 top 5 and 1 top 10, also making 5 more ARCA Series starts in his self-owned number 52 Federated Auto Parts Dodge. Schrader's best start was 1st at Salem Speedway in the spring, and his best finish was 2nd twice at Salem Speedway and Rockingham in the spring. Overall, in 5 ARCA starts, he scored 1 pole, 0 wins, 3 top 5s, and 4 top 10s, finishing 28th in final ARCA Series point standings. For the first time in 23 years, in 2009, Schrader did not make a single NASCAR Cup Series start, nor did he make any Xfinity Series starts that season either. He did make 2 Craftsman Truck Series starts in his self-owned number 52 Federated Auto Parts Chevrolet. His best start was 11th at Bristol in late summer, and his best finish was 10th at Martinsville in the spring, as well as making 7 ARCA Series starts, also in his self-owned number 52 Chevrolets and Dodges. Schrader's best start was 1st at Rockingham in the spring, and his best finish was 4th at Rockingham in the fall. Overall, in 7 starts, he scored 1 pole, 0 wins, 4 top 5s, and 6 top 10s, finishing 22nd in final ARCA Series point standings. Heading into another brand new decade, the 2010s, in 2010, Ken Schrader returned to the NASCAR Cup Series, making a one-off start at Martinsville in the fall, owned by Latitude 43 Motorsports, in a number 26 Air National Guard Ford, as well as making his 116th and final career Xfinity Series start at Daytona in the summer for Robbie Benton's number 09 Ford team, starting 21st and finishing 25th. Returning to the Craftsman Truck Series, making 9 starts altogether for 2 different teams, 7 in a number 2 Chevrolet for Kevin Harvick Incorporated. Ken's best start in the number 2 was 4th twice at Nashville Superspeedway in the summer and Talladega in the fall. His best finish in the number 2 was 4th at Iowa in the summer. The other 2 starts Schrader made were in his self-owned number 52 Chevrolet. His best start was 16th and his best finish was 24th, both coming at Bristol in the summer. Overall, in 9 Craftsman Truck Series starts, Schrader scored 2 top 5s and 6 top 10s, finishing 25th in final Craftsman Truck Series point standings, only making 2 ARCA Series starts in 2010, both in his self-owned number 52 Federated Auto Parts Chevrolet. His best start was 2nd, and his best finish was 5th, both coming at DeQuinn in the fall. Overall, in 2 starts, Schrader scored 1 top 5 and 1 top 10. Between 2011 and 2013, Kenny Schrader made the final NASCAR Cup Series starts of his career, 30 starts between the 3 seasons, all behind the wheel of Fastlane Racing's number 32 Ford. His best start was 28th at Martinsville in the fall 2012, and his best finish was 21st at Martinsville in the fall 2011. In Schrader's final NASCAR Cup Series start of his career at Homestead in the fall 2013, he started 41st and finished 34th, 4 laps off the pace. From 2011 through 2017, Schrader made his final 6 Craftsman Truck Series starts of his career, 4 of which he made in his self-owned number 52 Federated Auto Parts Toyota. Then a one-off start apiece in the number 71 Toyota, owned by Carlos Contreras, and the number 66 Chevrolet, owned by Jeff Bolin. His best start was first at Eldora in the summer of 2013, and his best finish was 4th at Eldora in the summer of 2014. His final Craftsman Truck Series start came on the dirt track of Eldora, behind the wheel of the number 66 Chevrolet, owned by Jeff Bolin, where Schrader started 24th and finished 17th. Also making the final ARCA Series starts of his career, 2011 through 2023. 29 altogether, 22 of which were made in his self-owned number 52 Federated Auto Parts Chevrolets and Toyotas, 5 in Andy Hildenberg's number 11 Fords and Toyotas, then a one-off apiece in a number 22 Ford for Kenny Schreier and a number 55 Toyota for Junie Motorsports. Schrader's best start was first, 6 times, at Lake Hill Speedway in June, and DeQuin in September of 2013, Winchester in July, and Salem Speedway in September of 2014, and Salem Speedway in September of 2015, then DeQuin in August of 2019. His best finish was first 3 times, at Toledo Speedway in the spring, and DeQuin in September of 2013, then Salem Speedway in April of 2015. Overall, in 29 ARCA Series starts, Schrader scored 6 poles, 3 wins, 14 top 5s, and 23 top 10s, with the best points finish of 15th in 2014. To this day, Ken continues to race dirt modifieds, something he has always done since he began racing regularly back in the 1970s. Schrader ran some Superstar Racing Experience Series races in 2022 and 2023. His best finish was 3rd twice at the Speedway owns the I-55 Speedway in 2022 and Lucas Oil Speedway in Wheatland, Missouri in 2023. In August of 2023, Ken Schrader became the oldest driver to win a NASCAR sanctioned event at the age of 68 when he won the Freshstone Dirt Classic at Oswego Speedway in the NASCAR Pinty Series, making a one-off start for 3 different teams in his only 3 career Pinty Series starts, 1 each in a number 52 Chevrolet for Pete Shepard, a number 22 Chevrolet owned by Scott Steckley, and a number 3 Chevrolet owned by Ed Hackinson, scoring the victory with Steckley's number 22 team. Overall, in 3 career Pinty Series starts, Schrader scored 1 pole, 1 win, 2 top 5s, and 3 top 10s. So, in 763 NASCAR Cup Series starts, Schrader scored 23 poles, 4 wins, 64 top 5s, and 184 top 10s, with the best points finish of 4th in 1994. In 116 Xfinity Series starts, Schrader scored 5 poles, 2 wins, 18 top 5s, and 39 top 10s, with the best points finish of 29th in 1992. In 105 Craftsman Truck Series starts, Schrader scored 2 poles, 1 win, 12 top 5s, and 37 top 10s, with the best points finish of 19th in 2007. In 89 ARCA Series starts, Schrader scored 22 poles, 18 wins, 53 top 5s, and 70 top 10s, with the best points finish of 15th in 2004. Thanks for watching, everybody, and take care.